You're probably aware that Hamas has invaded Israel, and Israel in response has declared war on Hamas. But you may not realize that this would have never happened if the United States didn't continue their boot-on-neck policy with terrorism. This Trojan horse of the entire scheme actually began under the Obama and Biden administration. Citizens of our great country probably don't realize it, but it was under that administration that direct orders were sent down to persecute and prosecute the best special operators and SEALs that our country has. This may be extremely hard to believe, and you might be asking yourself right now, why or how did they even do this? Well, I'm about to tell you, because I was in the teams when the admirals and top brass generals were given direct orders to investigate all cases involving shootings during the two wars of Iraq and Afghanistan. So basically, the best operators are always going through the door first, proverbially speaking. They're always in the action. So it was the ones actually doing their best job and how they knew how to do it who were vehemently persecuted by direct orders from above. It's like your best football players in NFL that always score all the touchdowns. They're easy to find, and in our case, investigate and finally prosecute with the ultimate goal of getting them away from protecting you. Any professional sports team that would kick out their best players would lose before ever playing their next game. Think about this. Do you really think that Eddie Gallagher was the only one? No way. At the same time of that evil witch hunt against him, many SEALs were going through similar situations, including myself. I fought for 2 long years of hell against these same corrupt powers in the Navy and far above that. I was told I didn't even have a chance. I was told I only had 10 days left in the Navy. But the mistake that they made was when they told me I was charging a machine gun nest. If I wasn't an 0311 Marine before joining the Navy, I would have likely taken the deal, which many guys did. And I don't blame the ones who did, because fighting back pretty much meant you lost everything. But I knew charging a machine gun nest is how the Marines got their devil dog name, Tuffelhun. Hoorah! They offered me an honorable discharge just to walk away from the SEALs as a team leader and sniper, a brotherhood that I loved and cherished and would have died for. They said if I didn't take the deal, then they would come after me and completely destroy me. Verbatimly, this is what they told me. But I question if what I did was so bad and so wrong, then why are you offering me an honorable discharge to just walk away? But I was risking everything with a dishonorable discharge and all the bells and whistles and benefits that would allow me to properly care for a sick wife at the time. It was one of the hardest decisions that I've ever made, but I pushed the piece of paper back because I realized that after all my time in, the blood, the sweat, the tears, and the sacrifice, that honorable is not on a piece of paper. It's what you do and how you act when the storms of this life come crashing down upon you. So I decided to fight back with every last bit of my life, because I charged the machine gun nest and I was able to remain because of it. But it was hell. What they tried to do to me and what many others had to go through was the same as coming down, is killing all the best sheepdogs. And now we are seeing the wolves come in and wondering, where are all the sheepdogs to protect us? And what does all this have to do with Israel being invaded right now? Well, when the terrorists smell weakness, they come down and they attack. And what is happening to Israel right this moment is actually happening right now to us. If you love this, I hope you subscribe to my YouTube channel at Mighty Warrior 2023.